Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will present our project on Instagram use and mental health for the subject Scqs 2013. First, I would like to introduce my teams, me, NOOR ATIERA EMYLIA BINTI SHAZALEE, with metric number 301763, and my two groups members are Muhammad Fariz Irfan bin GHAZALE and NOOR FAIZLYANA binti Muhammad KAMARUL ARIFFIN. As everyone knows, our project is about Instagram use and mental health. We have collected data through a survey conducted among UM students. So, this project is divided into three parts. The first part is the introductions, the second part is data analysis for data processing, and the third part is data analysis for the regression model. So, Instagram is a popular social media platform for sharing photos and video. Users can upload, edit with filter, and organize content with tag and location. It has features like stories, which disappear after 24 hours, reels for short videos, IGTV for long videos, and direct message for private chats. Instagram launched in October 2010 by Kevin and Mike. Instagram has greatly influenced how we interact, see ourselves, and navigate the world. With over a billion active users, it is a major source of social interaction and self-expressions. However, concern about Instagram impact on mental health have increased, especially among University Utara Malaysia or UUM students, as shown in our recent surveys for this project. So we can see there are two major problems among UUM students. First, many students are developing mental health issues in this era. Second, overuse of Instagram worsens students' mental health. Therefore, we have utilized several factors in our survey shared via WhatsApp. These factors are active and passive use measure, Instagram contagious self-worth, fear of missing out, social comparison scale, and depressive symptoms. So these factors play a crucial role in collecting data and analyzing the extent of Instagram impact on mental health UUM students. And this is an example of our question survey and target sample that share via WhatsApp. Our survey consists of four parts. Part A, cover demographic informations. Part B, focus on Instagram use with 15 ordinal questions. Part C addresses psychological factors with 12 ordinal questions. And finally, Part D examines depression symptoms with 20 ordinal questions that can be arranged.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Fariz from GHAZALE, number metric 302008, and I will continue present our project for SQS 2013, and my part is data analysis for the pre-processing data. Okay, for the first data analysis, we analyze the active user measure. As we can see at the active user by chat, the highest frequency is a rarely, which is 56, and the lowest frequency is very frequently, which is their frequency is 12. Okay, next we go to the active user measure box plot. Okay, here we can see the mean is 2.7. The standard deviation is 1.10733. The mode is 2, the median is 3, and the outlier is 0. Next, we go to the passive user measure. Here, we can see the passive user by chat. The highest frequency for the passive user by chat is 49, which is the category is sometime, and the lower frequency is 1, the category is never. Okay, next we go to the passive user measure box plot. Here we can see the mean is 3.52667 and the standard deviation is 1.03428. The mode is 3, the median is 3, and we have the outlier is 1. Okay, next we go to the Instagram contagious self-worth. And we can see here Instagram contagious self-worth by chat has a higher frequency is 53, which is the category is sometime. And the lower frequency is 11 and the category is never. Okay, next we go to the Instagram contingent server box plot. Here we can see the mean is 3.00833. The standard deviation is 1.08074. The moon is 3, the median is 3, and we have 0 outlier. Okay, next is fear of missing out FOMO. As we can see the FOMO bar chart, the highest frequency is 53, the category is sometime, and the lower frequency is 11, the category is never. Okay, next we go to the FOMO box plot. The mean is 2.85556, the standard deviation is 1.0971, the median is 3, the mode is 3, the outlier is 5. Okay, next we go to the social comparison scale. Okay, we can see the social comparison scale by chart. The highest frequency is 133. The category is a sometime, and the lower frequency is 15. Is the category is never. Okay, next we go to the social comparison box plot. Here we can see the mean 3.173037. The standard deviation is 0.933. The mode is 3, the median is 3, and we have a outlier is 1. Okay, next we go to the depressive symptom scale. Okay, as we can see the bar chart, the higher frequency is 293. The category is some or little of the time, one or today. And the lower frequency is 59. The category is somewhat most or all the time, 5 to 7 day frequent. So next we go to the depressive symptom scale box plot. Here we can see the mean 2.29667. The standard deviation is 0.84647. The mode is 2, the median is 2, and the outlier is 0.
Hi, my name is FAIZLYANA, matrix number 300442. So I will continue to present the regression model and the hypothesis testing for this project. First, we look at the multiple regression model. So we calculate the multiple R, the R squared, the adjusted R squared, standard error, and then this data is also based on 30 observation. So the model show a low R square value, which is 0.1136. Taken as a set, the predictors are active user, passive user, Instagram contingent self-worth, FOMO, which is fear of missing out, and social comparison skill represented 11.34% in dependent variable. Next, we go to the ANOVA table, or known as analysis of variance. So we check on the degree of freedom, sum of square, mean square errors, and F, which is the result of the test for the null hypothesis, and significant F to check on the reliable on the model. So since the significant F is larger than the alpha value, which is 0.005, so we accept the null hypothesis. So which also means that the overall model is not reliable. After that, we will be calculating for the p-value for all the predictors. So in this table, we have coefficients, standard error, t-statistic, p-value, lower 95% and upper 95% for all the predictors. So now we will go on the next data analysis, which is the hypothesis testing. So we will do a t-test for all of the independent variable to determine whether each of the individual variable is significant or not. So we are going to the first independent variable, which is active use of Instagram. So the null hypothesis is equal to 0, and then the alternative hypothesis is not equal to 0. So we assume that the alpha value is equal to 0.05, which is at 5% of significant level. And then for the t-statistic, we use the formula of coefficient parameter minus with the expected parameter divided by standard error, which is here we get 1.13513, and p-value we get from the Excel. As you can see, the p-value is greater than the alpha value, so we fail to reject the null hypothesis. So this shows that the active use measure is not a significant predictor. So next, for passive use of Instagram, we have p-value 0.7688 is greater than 0.05. So we fail to reject the null hypothesis. So passive use measure is also not a significant predictor. So For Instagram contingent self-worth, its p-value is greater than 0.05. Again, we fail to reject the null hypothesis. So Instagram contingent self-worth is not a significant predictor. And then for the next independent variable, which is fear of missing out, FOMO, the p-value is 0.65254, which is greater than the alpha value. And this shows that it doesn't have any significant relationship with the dependent variable. And for the last independent variable, 0.36215 is the p-value. Again, it is greater than the alpha value, so we fail to reject the null hypothesis. So social comparison scale is not a significant predictor. So based on all the analysis that we do, we can conclude that the regression statistics show a low R-square value, which is 0.1136, indicating that only 11.36% of the variability in the dependent variable is explained by the model. So the F-test from the ANOVA indicate that the overall regression model is not significant, as the p-value, which is 0.6894, is greater than the alpha level, which is 0.05. So the regression analysis indicates that none of the predictors, which is active use measure, passive use measure, Instagram contingent self-worth, FOMO, and social comparison scale, have a significant relationship with the dependent variable. Their p-value are all greater than 0.05. Since none of the predictors have a significant relationship with the dependent variable, it shows that the use of Instagram is not the cause of depression among UUM students. Even if UUM students are diagnosed with depression, we can prove that Instagram is not the cause. So that's all from us. Thank you.